The line of control dividing India and Pakistan has once again become a focal point of concern. Recent reports reveal a clandestine surge in telecom tower installations on the Pakistani side of the LOC, sparking fears of intensified terrorism in India's Jammu and Kashmir region. With reports suggesting encrypted communication aiding infiltration, questions loom over the strategic implications and India's response. Let's delve into the matter in our next report. Pakistan has been long accused of supporting terrorism in India's Jammu and Kashmir region, with efforts to infiltrate terrorists across the line of control. Recent reports have highlighted a surge in the number of telecom towers along the LOC in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, raising concerns about Pakistan's intentions. Indian officials believe that the increase in telecom infrastructure is a part of Pakistan's strategy to assist terrorists trained by the ISI in crossing the border into India. These terrorists are reportedly using highly encrypted YSMS services to communicate. This kind of technology helps to combine smartphones and radio sets for covert communication, which the terrorists have been using for their benefit in terms of infiltration activities and planned terror attacks in the south of Pir Panjal range in Jammu.
The way the Pakistan has been raising up its telecom structures right next to the border, first of all, that is against the treaty, the World Treaty, that you cannot have towers wherein your signals are going into the neighboring country, number one. Number two, now these towers are being used by the terrorists because what Pakistan is doing is, it is using drones and other way to send the Pakistan SIMs to these people over here, whether they are underground, overground workers or even the terrorists who are trying to infiltrate. And they are using these signals, the signals from these towers to communicate. You will have to jam their signals and put jammers over there so that wherever that tower is there, you have a jammer and it jams all the signals which are coming into India.
The strategic placement of these telecom towers near the LOC and the international border blatantly violates Article 45 of the International Telecommunication Union's Constitution, a body operating under the United Nations. At the moment, several factors and measures are being determined by the Indian government to prevent the telecom signal transmission from Pakistan. In 2019-2020, India was successful at thwarting the Pakistani efforts by shutting down the telecommunications system in Kashmir. It is expected the same may follow given Pakistan's illegal activities around LOC. Moreover, the sudden increase in telecom towers coincided with India's announcement of Operation Sarva Shakti. The operation intends to flush out the residual terrorists in the area in south of Pir Panjal range, following the success of Operation Sarv Vinash.
The Operation Sarv Shakti was all round, was mandated, it was planned so that on both sides of the Pir Panjal that these terrorists would be flushed out, the underground, overground workers would be flushed out, and all the terrorists who are operating, whether it is on this side, that is the Rajouri Poonch side of the Pir Panjal, or whether it is in the Anantnag side of the Pir Panjal, they would all be eliminated. Because generally what was happening is, whenever action was taken from one side, these people would cross over and go over to the other side. So this time, in Operation Sarv Shakti, it is being ensured that these terrorists cannot cross over and they will be eliminated soon.
Pakistan has been consistently aligning with various terror groups or jihadist sympathizers to gain control of the perception warfare in Kashmir. Besides convincing the international states and actors, its approach is to convince the people of Kashmir into accepting its narrative on India. With the proliferation of additional telecom towers in PoK, Pakistan seeks to expand its propaganda reach into Indian territory and maintain communication channels with sleeper cells or overground workers associated with its terror groups. However, India remains vigilant, facing the ongoing challenge of countering Pakistan's maneuvers and safeguarding its borders against infiltration and terrorism.